In today's video, we'll be talking yet another PlayStation exclusive in development. It looks like this one's coming from Sony Japan Studio, and they are teasing a reveal. Also, we know that FromSoftware is working on a couple of titles. Yesterday, I speculated it might be a new Armored Core title and maybe Bloodborne 2. Well, one game that it won't be is a new King's Field game. That's an older FromSoftware game that people want to see make a comeback. However, Hidetaka Miyazaki said it's not the right time for a new King's Field. I want to look at exactly what he said. Also, Level 5 is one of the better Japanese studios in gaming. They've worked on some tremendous games, and the head of Level 5 wants to surprise fans with, quote, something new. Also, a lot of you guys are disappointed by the PlayStation Plus offerings for the month of January. Well, I actually want to look at the Plus offerings for the month of January in Asia because it's pretty interesting. It's a little bit different than what we're getting stateside, and I think some of you will think, hey, I wish I was a Plus subscriber in Asia instead of North America. We'll look at that, and then I'll round out the video by taking a look at a ton of great game deals. There's so many great physical game deals available right now, a lot of them coming directly from Newegg thanks to a 50% off promo code. We'll look at all of those at the end of this video. First up, let's talk about this unannounced new PlayStation exclusive, and it's being teased by Sony Japan Studio, and this is coming from the Japanese website 4Gamer. Specifically, it's coming from the producer of Astrobot Rescue Mission, Teruyuki Toriyama, and Toriyama worked on Astrobot Rescue Mission, Dressine, and Bloodborne, and he mentioned in 2019 that the studio will be preparing to reveal some sort of unannounced title, and he's getting geared up to launch this project. If you look at some of the games that Japan Studio has put out, Dressine and Astrobot Rescue Mission were these massive undertakings. With Dressine, they also worked with FromSoftware, and Astrobot Rescue Mission, again, while it was a great game, I doubt it was this massive undertaking. I think it's about time we see something major from Sony Japan Studio. Could it be Bloodborne 2 and they're working hand in hand with FromSoftware? I think that's what the majority of gamers want. If not, Sony's Japan Studio has put out some terrific titles, including Gravity Rush and Gravity Rush 2, so whatever they put out, hopefully this time we get a traditional PlayStation 4 title, because while I've been a fan of the VR titles they've been putting out, I'd love to see a return to form for them with a new IP or a Bloodborne 2. Those are the two things I'm mainly looking for, and when I say a new IP, I mean one of a traditional sense that can resonate with the large majority of gamers, even those that don't own PlayStation VR. Moving on from that, yesterday we talked about FromSoftware having two unannounced games in the work, and maybe some of you guys want a new King's Field title. King's Field was an old school RPG that was produced by FromSoftware. However, also speaking of 4Gamer, Hidetaka Miyazaki said that a new King's Field is unlikely. Here's exactly what he said. Quote, "The King's Field series was heavily dependent on Natoshi Jin. Huge parts of the series, much more than you think, were shaped by his personality and input, so a new King's Field title without him wouldn't have the same appeal." So I think for now, a new King's Field title has been ruled out. It's not like the King's Field titles were these commercial blockbusters. Even from a critical reception, it's not like they were major success. It's just at this point they have developed a cult following. They were interesting games, but I think as far as what FromSoftware could work on and what games would really resonate with a large majority of gamers, a new Armored Core would be better, and of course Bloodborne 2 would do a lot better, and Bloodborne 2 is something they pretty much have to do. So hopefully we get an announcement of that sooner rather than later, but it looks like King's Field won't be happening anytime soon. Moving on from that, the boss of Level 5, Akihiro Hino, wants to surprise fans with something new. If you're unaware, Level 5 brought out some tremendous RPGs, including Dark Cloud 2, White Knight Chronicles 2, and of course more recently Ni no Kuni and Ni no Kuni 2. But specifically, Hino said that in 2019 he wants to try something new. I don't know what exactly that means. Level 5, while I really like them as a studio, at the same time they are sometimes hit or miss. If you go back to like the first White Knight Chronicles, that wasn't a very good game, but I would say that they're more hit than miss, especially when you look at games like Ni no Kuni 2, Dark Cloud 2. They've put out a lot of tremendous games, and even aside from that, they've put out games like Yokai Watch outside of PlayStation platforms, so there's a lot to like from Level 5, and whatever Level 5 is working on, I'm excited to see where they go from here, especially after the excellence of Ni no Kuni 2. While I wouldn't say that game was a perfect JRPG, it was a rather good one, and if Level 5 wants to put out another PlayStation 4 JRPG, I'm of course all ears. Moving on from that, I know a lot of you guys were disappointed by the PlayStation Plus offerings that were announced for January. Of course, we're getting Steep and we are getting Portal Knights. Want to indicate you guys to what people in Asia are getting, or maybe you live in Asia and you do have a Plus subscription and you're kind of mad that we never cover that. So here we go. In January over in Asia, you'll be getting Steep just like us, but instead of Portal Knights, I think you're getting a game that's going to resonate more so with the audience, and that is Tom Clancy's The Division. So you're getting two Ubisoft games, two multiplayer focused games, and you're getting Steep, but instead of Portal Knights, you're getting Tom Clancy's The Division, which I think is great. I think think if we were offered the same games over here in the States, I don't think a lot of people would be disappointed. Steep instead would be seen as that complimentary game that some people would check out, and then Tom Clancy's The Division would be that headlining game and that promotional fuel for Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I think that would have worked out really well. Alas, that is not happening. Is that a harbinger for the future, and will Tom Clancy's The Division maybe be a PlayStation Plus title in February? Who knows? I, however, would like to see that ahead of The Division 2's release in March. So again, those of you with Plus subscriptions over in Asia, you can check out Steep and Tom Clancy's The Division. Those two games will be available from January 10th until February 6th. And rounding things out, I want to take a look at a lot of tremendous game deals that are available right now. A lot of good stuff. Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise is back in stock on Amazon for $19.99, so definitely give that a look. I know a lot of you guys wanted to check that out when we mentioned it a couple days ago, but it went out of stock very quickly. Back in stock, $20 for that is great considering it just came out back in October. Moving on from that, where the bulk of the great deals come from is Newegg. Newegg is running a great sale right now with the code EMCERRY36. That'll take 50% off select games and accessories, and it's a lot of games and accessories, bringing you some fantastic deals, including $30 for Soul Calibur 6, which is without a doubt the cheapest price I've seen Soul Calibur 6 for. When it was going on sale, I've typically been seeing that $34.99 to $39.99 price point, so $30 for that is great. At the $25 tier, you have Fallout 76. That is great, and I think that is the cheapest I've seen Fallout 76 for. That is just plummeting in price. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle is down to $25, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider is $25 as well. We've got Destiny 2 Forsaken Legendary Edition for $20, Dragon Ball FighterZ for $20, and Starlink Starter Edition for $20. Outside of that, we also have the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 HD Remix for $14.99. That's a great buy. And of course, that'll get you ready for Kingdom Hearts 3, which is dropping just a month from now on January 29th. Now, do remember they did just release a Super Collection with 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8, so maybe that's the better route, but that's $40. This is $15, so this is a great entry point if you are on a budget.
Everyone is waiting.
A key that opens the hearts of entire worlds and allows one to obtain anything and everything.
Nier Automata is down to $19.99. That's a tremendous deal. Nier Automata has really held up in value. I know we are getting the Game of the Yorha edition later next year. However, that edition isn't bringing with it any groundbreaking content, so if you want to check out Nier Automata, picking up this version is absolutely fine. Persona 5 is down to $24.99. I don't have to sell you on that game. It's a tremendous JRPG that many would call the best Japanese RPG of all time, so $25 for that is great. And then lastly, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, we're seeing the best deal that I've seen on this so far. It's down to $24.99 as well. Great deal on that. You're getting 3 Spyro games, around 20 to 25 hours of content. It is fantastic. The games look great, they play great, super nostalgic, but at the same time they hold up today and they're great platformers even if you've never played Spyro back in the day.
Looks like I've got some things to do. Hold your horns. This is great.
So a ton of great deals available right now. Links to all of those will be in the description box down below, and that's going to conclude this video. Sony Japan Studio is teasing yet another PlayStation exclusive. Looks like it will be a PlayStation 4 title as they're gearing up for the launch in 2019. While FromSoftware is working on 2 new titles, don't expect a new Kingsfield game to be one of those 2 titles. Level 5, one of the more prominent JRPG developers, want to surprise fans with something new. Who knows what that could be, but we should find out sometime in 2019. If you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber in Asia, you're getting Steep and Tom Clancy's The Division. Those will be available on January 10th. And lastly, again, there are a ton of tremendous deals available right now. We'll leave links to all of those in the description box down below. And that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.